Does this not just embody what we saw from XL yesterday? They are running a similar style, like just get in there, go hard, no breaks on this composition. They're just there to fight, and they're there to kind of lock up those team fights. It really is Year of the Duck. He has the highest damage share, I think, almost highest damage share of any mid laner. He's got, oh my gosh, he's just walked in and stole it.
Highest damage share, and look at that. This is it, the proactivity in the early game. This is what we're talking about. Markoon, you said high kill participation, but I mean, even just this, look at this proximity that he's got. He's just walking in enemy jungle, just really giving it to Selfmade. And the crabs are about to spawn now as well. You've got, I really think this would have been like a perfect start for XL if they didn't just misstep a little bit and have to use two summoners here, the flash from Nukeduck and the cleanse from the Draven.
Oh, he catches him! Blind Sonic Wave from Moxie. And just, you know, for viewer's discretion, I'm not that far off Quickshot. That, you know, the way that Markoon's playing reminds me of the first time I really ever saw Diamond Prox play, and that's a bit of a throwback. You know, he's got that confidence, he's got that swagger about him in terms of he doesn't care. He's straight onto SLT here.
Look the river though.
And Vitality have played relatively safe thus far. They haven't really given up much. I think, was it Broken Blade in the interview? He said that, you know, Twisted Fate's good against Fnatic because they overextend and push, but we might have an early engage here at the Rift Herald. You can see Selfmade hanging on the sidelines. SLT has already stepped up. Nukeduck with that gold card locked in, warding Vitality away where they can, and Selfmade actually jumping in. Patrik is coming through, and immediately Advienne locked up. They're looking for the first kill. Patrik is there. First blood for Gwen. SLT on the menu, and XL starting to clean up. Kryze goes down, and now Patrik in the front line. Selfmade not yet taken down.
Here's
it is the crab that will drop eventually. It is a 2 for 2. The flash engage not quite there from Cronwshot, and that small skirmish really doesn't give a major winner at the end of it.
But that whole fight is
Advienne
just
where it's due. The timing on his taunt was excellent. Like, it stopped, it kind of completely gutted SLT's entrance to the fight, and then SLT just ran away with his tail literally between his legs. Somehow Markoon gets that away for free as Nukeduck teleports in to support him. That is a kind of a saving grace for XL at the attempted gank there.
God, my goodness, that was just, oh yeah, I think, okay, I almost called it Markoon. Wow, that is a throwback. That is not Markoon.
that is a throwback.
Wow, Markoon, you know, being in the bot side here, throwing down that Herald. He's going to get all the plate gold for himself, though. Actually not able to pick on any of these characters, like the Gwen, the Twisted Fate, the Draven. Like, they're strong by themselves, but more importantly, when they're paired up with the jungle. Oh my goodness, they're going in.
Oh, that's aggressive onto leader. He uses the ultimate, gets kicked back into Nukeduck here, taken down by Advienne. And XL, they have a penchant for using leader in that mid lane, but now Nukeduck the target. Engage onto him, beautiful stopwatch, buys the time to disengage, but that is not done for Selfmade. He gets the kill at the end of it, finds the possession, and now looks for a cheeky little gold card, but it is a 1-for-1 overall. Mid lane for mid lane at the end of it. Selfmade's aggression coming through now. You stole my red buff at the start, mate. I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you over the course of this game.
And there it is, just 1-for-1 at the end of the day. But Patrik, he wasn't there. He was bots. Okay, 1v2 with the Draven.
Patrik! What?
Yo, he went for the ulti redirect. I mean, we give him style points.
You know, we've got that first tower that's just about to drop with a single basic attack, and Patrik will get the gold for it. So it was a zoning flash. We're going to call it a
game goes on, but as far as facilitating goes, you know, you're still very, very good on Lee Sin, as we're going to see it here against Leader.
Yeah, Leader holding on to the Shroud for the time being. Will dive back in. He wants this engage.
On the bot side. Selfmade, really, it looked like Vitality was just going to trade this top Herald for the Dragon, which is what they've ended up doing here. And I think this is smart here for Vitality, because you are a little bit behind in this one. You do have some scary members on the side of XL. You know, with Patrik having like 1.5 items complete here, it's just a little bit terrifying, just a teeny weeny little bit. Unless you have Nukeduck, you know, unless you have Nukeduck who can reveal the Akali and get that solid lockdown with the gold card. I just think it's too much to ask for. Patrik's gonna get.
Yeah, gonna have to get the hero's entrance back onto Labrov here, who gets taunted up by Advienne. He's getting taken down low and drops. Advienne gets the kill to start things off, and SLT, he's entered into the wrong fight, forced to back away very quickly, and XL pick
You're playing versus globals.
It's about a 4k gold lead now. It's sort of XL been chipping away at the Vitality comp right here, finding small advantage, and actually they're going to try and catch out Selfmade, locked up by Advienne. Advienne is really popping off on this Galio, but Selfmade should be able to escape. Kryze does not have the executing potential. He dodges away from the whirling. We've got a couple of pretty important item spikes being picked up. I'll talk about it in just a moment, though, because that is that mid lane tier 1 that will eventually drop. And actually, that's an engage from Labrov. Not sure you want to be there, buddy. You've literally just been taught this lesson, Labrov. You've literally just been taught this lesson, and XL aptly punished. A very, very short Twisted Fate ultimate, but it does the job. And Advienne, you like carry Galio right now, man. Look at him.
It's Cario, baby. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 2 people down. 2 people down. You're going to turn straight towards this Baron. Selfmade's alive. Cronwshot, leader. 3 carries on the side of Vitality. They're not going to want to let this one go down for free.
Advienne is in again, straight on to him, and he gets the kill onto Selfmade. Now Leader has bitten off more than he can chew. They'll immediately turn back onto the Baron, but Leader finds the kill. The shutdown there is a big one as he jumps. Leader gets 2! That is why you've got to respect this man's Akali, but it drops to Patrik, and he gets the kill, but he does the job. He stops the Baron, and Leader... Be
careful, Vitality. This is what you threw the game before yesterday. 5,000 gold down.
I mean, Leader's the target. They want to punish him for that engage. And nice Zhonya's to buy some time here. Let's see if XL can capitalize on it as Leader jumps in. Nice kick back towards the tower here as he dives back in. I think Leader's going to drop, and he does. Patrik, you mentioned he's strong. He's bopping people with those axes, and now XL are looking for the engage. Labrov drops to the second. SLT and Cronwshot desperately looking for the exit, but SLT will find no love there. A huge amount of health back, but SLT will drop just at the end, and Cronwshot cannot find those executes. He cannot find those kills, and XL will walk towards the Dragon with every single member left alive.
At some point, you've got to respect the Twisted Fate. It's so strong at catching out side lanes. Vitality have been caught by this several times. Leader especially, like, it's so good versus Akali. You can see her in a shroud. You can lock her down, point and click CC. The armor pen item, Patrik's got Lodoms, that got buffed. If it didn't get buffed this patch, then the Goose...
Or any other big neutral objectives, they're going to help secure the game for us. And they're not completely secure right now, but they're definitely in a great spot. Is he doing like 5% of Dragon? It's more than that. Patrik's got a ridiculous amount of damage, and now you can see XL. Labrov lands it. He looks for the engage, but Markoon's not going to commit too heavily to this.
This is just ideal situations here from XL, and they're playing it really smart. He's just going to get caught. He's got no Zhonyas now.
He goes in, and that's the engage coming through. Kryze picks up Leader straight away. The problem child is down for XL, and now they're cleaning house. 2 members, 3 members, double kill there for Patrik. The Draven really accelerating, and this surely should be a completely free Barrier. As Galio, what do you call it? Cario, he picks up the kill for Advienne, and they go for the Baron.
Beautiful stuff. 10,000 gold lead here as well. This is it, right? When XL's playing from such a commanding lead at this point, all you've got to do is walk into the fog of war and then good pick into the Akali. They played it really well.
And Nukeduck 1, 2, and 12, massive kill participation, maybe not popping up in individual kills, but has clearly facilitated the success of his team here. And XL now have that Baron. And when you have the Baron, you can really shut down any 1-3-1 attempts, which is what Vitality's do are trying to do the whole game. And XL can now start to knock on the doors of those inhibitors.
Absolutely, and Kryze just gives... He does not...
He doesn't care, mate.
He just does not. He does so much damage as well. I have to say it's a... Okay, SLT's in trouble. He's going to fall down.
Oh, SLT, it's been 2 bad games in a row for you. And you get taken down once more. But that's the engage here. Now onto Patrik. But Patrik himself, he's pretty goddamn fed. And he's doing a huge amount of damage. Healing loads those basic attacks as well. He's still alive. He is still alive and drops into the GA finally. You can't kill a Draven that is just this fed. And XL now pushing down towards those inhibitors.
2v4, and it almost comes out on top for XL. It's just disgusting, man. This Draven is huge. He's way too strong. XL are going to lose Advienne, but that's all at the end of the day. That's not too bad. You know, they're going to get this top inhib. Going to get that mid inhib turret as well. We'll see if they can actually take the inhibitor. It is going to go down too. So this is big. You know, you've got the dragon spawning in just under 2 minutes. That will be XL's next look as well here.
Second tier tower.
This is actually really smart from XL. I did think that the TP from Nukeduck was maybe a bit unnecessary, a bit too much.
Oh. I mean, Labrov, he's had enough. And that lesson that he tried to get learned at the start hasn't happened, and he is the first target here for XL as Markoon is on a rampage. Another kill for Patrik, unkilled, dominant 6-0-10 on the Draven, and Vitality look lost in the water. They cannot fight XL, who now have just lost Baron, but it is still a massive man advantage on the map.
It's huge. XL might not even go towards this dragon here. They might just look to end the game. Oh my goodness, Cronwshot. Oh,
Markoon going in. Nukeduck finds the way. He has the GA to keep himself alive. They're going for the end. They don't care about the soul. Leader now the target, and he will drop into the floor. SLT, the final man to go down, and XL played a 2-0 week in the LEC.
Beautifully played from XL, both yesterday and today. This team looks like a whole different team with the addition of Markoon and Advienne. It's night and day, and they want to start off their playoff run on the right track. 2-0, just about do it for them.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff from XL, and honestly, you can see how good they look with a